73 Hauser. That'll be a good old matchup. Staging up carefully, and here we go. Handicap to the chair. From New York, taking on Tony DeFrank, defensive home turns here with that 07 gun ball. Jim DeFrank and Sons team, Porter Cubic and Chevrolet.
There he is.
Yeah, right.
There he is.
Thousands take us out the new champ at 8.902 is Peter, second off the starting line. And I'm not going to tell you that too many times before the season. Next up, Richard Salcedo, Whittier, California, and James Paul out of Fort Worth, Texas. And one of the guys in the battle. Stock Eliminator driver and Super Stock. This is Super Stock race car. Super Stock L automatic from Fort Worth. 75 model Duster 360 wedge. And Salcedo with a 400 cubic inch Chevrolet. 13, James Paul advances in Super Stock. 1118 off of 13 to a 989. Super Stock and Dick Greer with 1140 Super Stock L. Just a neat car. 64 Mustang, 289 Ford, and a 4-speed. Bob Mazzolini, Kip Martin, sitting in the pre-stage. Martin's in. Here comes Mazzolini now, 10:35 and 10:48. That car went straight in the air and right on the staging beams. Kip Martin is out of here, and Bob Mazzolini is going to go to the next round. 10:40.
Go for it. Go the same day. We're gonna have the great class. Washing a cup. Put it aside.
Jackson, Kevard, and Mike DePalma. They are staged and ready. Come on. And the advance all that horsepower got our afternoon. Taylor on the left-hand side. Red Chris on the right. He's super modified GL 921 and 905. By the way, with number 2 qualifier. Gets a chance late first.
Roadsters.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is the sound of a hot rod V6 stock cars. Stock cars.
Cool.
They'll signal. Chance. Go this way. Jeff White. Nick Sherman race cars and B Street Roadster. Stock category coming up now there on the Jake side. 909's the index. Brandis Whippers 849.5 and qualified. Bob Beckman 680.
As it has power to fuel. Based in California, closed a little bit. Terry, you and I were just talking about the fact that the weatherman said cool, cloudy, and conditions should be great, but it doesn't feel that much better outside. Now it's still 182. The good news is, best win of the weekend. The bad news, I refer you again to that 714, that they would love to find a little marketing help. Come back on the tour next year on the NHRA. She's had some success in the All Harley Drag Racing Association. But finding out, like so many have, HRA Powerade drag race, a tough nut to crack in motorcycles.
Absolutely. Now, you look at that 714 down there on the board, that's only after 2 rounds. That's a stout number. It looked like Mike Berry's throttle cable broke. He couldn't turn his throttle there, so that's probably why he pushed it out of the water.
Mike Berry's had a couple of good runs the last couple of years, but actually came off the bike earlier against, I believe, Columbus, Ohio. A brand new motorcycle. Had a couple of good showings since then. Got back to the consistency that they had before. Great guy, does it all himself. Leave the starting line in the right lane, across the finish, which ran at 60 feet, which ran 330, which ran the first half of the track. It's a great tuning aid. Okay, hey, we got off good here. Maybe we were good in the middle, fell off on the other end. It's valuable information with all of it. Drivers and crew chiefs need. Marco Andriano and Tom Bradford. Marco is number 17. That 16 invitation only starting field. And Tom Bradford is number 15. Now Tom's in, but that's not a safe place to be.
Yeah, Tom's going to be moving up right here.
But through the middle, Marco was better. The bottom line is neither rider improved.
Marco's saying the motor they have in the bike just doesn't run the back half numbers. You know, we're talking about the reflectors on the track. For the guys new to the sport, the tuners really need those back half numbers. That tells them how the motor's actually performing down the track. And Karen was saying that her motor's just not performing on the back side of the track. So Gary, her husband, is trying to tune that up so she can actually get some performance back.
Karen left side, the Geico Motorcycle Suzuki, winner in Reading earlier this year. 7:15. Karen Stouffer, 184. Now, it is the Screaming Eagle, Harley V-Rod, G.T. Tonga. He is currently qualified the number 10 spot. The other side is Matt Smith, as part of that G-Squared team. Torco Skull Gear, S&S Powered Buell. Those are two teams that have an awful lot of respect for each other. So you're probably not going to catch them hanging out at the bar, having a drink, and having dinner together. And Matt Smith is not yet qualified, and that is a stunner. That has been an exceptional bike this year. Been number 1 a few times, been in the winner's circle. He comes in the top. 7-12, GT Tonga. Now in less than 2 rounds back. The point leader, Andrew Hine. But Antron is qualified 9. Andrew is number 1. Contracted bike. Michael goes 7:13, 187. Not bad. Engine builder, crew chief Greg Underdahl, a former rider. Also spent time as a crew chief. Ryan Schnitt's on the other side. He runs 7:08.8. Ryan Schnitter up. And Angèle Sampé for the U.S. Army. She is qualified in the number 3 spot right now. At 7:06, still mathematically alive in the points chase, but Vegas closed the line on that. The odds are like way out there right now. And you know, it's interesting, Terry. You riders always say, hey, you know, 7:12 chip, 183. Not
Near that. This is going to be an interesting run here. It looks like Sean Gann's having a problem pushing back out of the water.
Sean Gann backs the race girl bike off the starting line. I have to go down and talk to him between rounds. I'm not sure if they actually had a problem. But Sean and Blake, from time to time throughout the course of the season, have come up, watched the bikes, and if they think, you know what, we can't improve, we're not going to get better out there, we don't want to burn the thing up, why waste the parts and pieces and go back and get ready? But Matt Gadara will take a solo. That's that Rockland Motorsports machine. Very quick on board. Of course, Matt, Vic, and family, very good motorcycle all season long. Almost got from Denver earlier this year. Qualified currently top half of the field. Chance to listen to one of those S&S fuels all by itself going down the racetrack.
More importantly, you get to see, if you can, for the fans, just to watch how hard these things leave the starting line and how much the riders working in the first 3 gears. I mean, you have to let this clutch out, Alan, after lighting the second light, and you got to get it in the second gear before the shift light comes on. Get underneath the bearing and actually get the motor.
7:08.1. 185 the speed for last couple of races. Both of those Slammers Cobalts have been top half of the field. That's pretty impressive when you consider just how competitive the pro stock ranks are right now. So Tommy Lee, all by himself down there, the 673 that you see on the scoreboard belongs to Ron Krischer, and that's actually 6.730. So you better run 72 if you want in. Tommy Lee's best so far has been 675. This is a very good race car that we're starting with. We're going to find out real quick just what the track will take, just what conditions are like out there today. How about 6.7, 2, 3, just under 206 miles an hour. And Tommy Lee goes 4 now. But, as a case, you see him improve that much. If everybody else improves that much, I'm not sure that number 13 is safe right now. Tommy's in for now. The new bump spot is Dave Northrup. That's the 672 on the screen. Bob Fry has made his way back up from the starting line. I'm going to slide out of the hot seat and let Bob tell you about the rest of the Pro Stock.
Thank you, Alan. And on behalf of all the men and women who just signed up for the U.S. Army, I can guarantee you they really appreciated the great response from you fans here at Auto Club Raceway Pomona. Meant so much to them, and it's a great way for them to start their career. So on behalf of all of the men and women who just signed up, thank you. That was very heartwarming. Kenny Koretsky, who's car did like, well, in pro stock terms nowadays, a big wheel stand. He run yesterday, and Jose Maldonado, in the teething stages with that race car that's been out for less than a handful of national events. Ken Koretsky always has something working, stirring the pot. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You have your people call my people, and maybe we'll get together. Koretsky on the left side, and that is a very fast race car that comes into Saturday, not qualified. Shimmied, shook, and shut off in one, with the wheels in the other. And as he said, you know, these cars aren't going straight, they're not a whole lot of fun. He's got a race car that go to the top half of the pack. Right now, I'd like to just be in the pack. Last round, not in. Say Maldonado goes 676, 204 in the speed. It just never moved. And he'll be down to one run to try to get in. Warren Johnson, who will be part of the International Motorsports Hall of Fame. Judy Dunleavy and Jack Ingram will be part of that class. And Warren will really enjoy the night. And I'm saying that because I've known Warren for about 30 years. And I didn't get too pumped up about too much. His life's on a 5 on a scale of 1 to 10. Never gets too euphoric, never gets too depressed. He will have a great time there at Talladega in April of next year. He's the latest drag racer to join the International Motorsports Hall of Fame, just to hang out there with all the luminaries from the sport. I mean, it's like a who's who of motor racing. So we'll all be there. Warren Johnson, one of those 3 cars that have won a national event this year that is not in the show. We've had guys like, well, Warren, you win a race and can't make it to the next race. Tony Rizzo on the right lane trying to make his first start of the season. Not going to give him enough to overcome that sluggish start off the line. WJ, but he's still out around the world. He's done it 679, 205. Rizzo is only 27 now. That means that he was, well, 12 when he won that race. All right, maybe I didn't do the math correctly, but he was young. Ben Watson, refrigerator white Pontiac GTO. And the Mopar on the ready line. You casual fans, even though they're lined up against each other, drivers are strictly racing against the clock, not the guy in the other lane. We got the red light, 672.0. We got 23 cars out there. We got 16 starting spots. Let me figure this out. Oh, that's way too many cars. Or Depending upon your point of view, way too few starting spots. Again, we're all backs away from the great veteran Gary Dencham. Phil Burkhart's team, Mark Denner, Chris Cunningham, make their adjustments and put their driver online. Check it out. Phil Burkhart's team down on the starting line. 477 with a Chipper Chuck Sprague and Blue Crew. Gary Dencham, 480, 322. Excellent opening pair. You feel funny from it. Dale Worship was a one-man highlight reel yesterday. He's sitting there, Grant Downey. Your next two is the bunch ball all of a sudden because they're very quick. 489.
Obviously last night we changed everything and 477 is the result. So that's a good baseline run. Now later maybe we can step it up a little bit.
It feels like your blue guys may be a little tired too, but I know they were helping the red guys.
Yeah, Dell's got a new car underneath him for today, and you know, he's got a real good car and a good crew over there put it together, so he won't have any problems.
Well, Phil Burkhardt, when they changed everything, just imagine if they change everything again for the next round. You can go really quick. Mike Ashley, Torco, Skull Gear, no gas entry, and Grant Downing. Make just like a couple of appearances on tour during the course of the season. Busy working, fabricating, building stuff. In fact, it's only his second start. They've both come in the last 2 weeks. Las Vegas and Pomona. Pretty good back-to-back run for the California Highway Patrol. Last year, that modest little event drew over 1,000 show cars. It's going to make it like one of the biggest car shows in the world. And it's free, for goodness sake. Unbelievable. John would like to go quicker than that, get a leg up on those 20 big, bad bonus points. So would Ron, so would Robert. Only one of them can leave the record. That helps you win the championship. It's a good thing. If not, you know what? Nobody's going to remember who left the record. Jim Head. The great fuel racers from the last quarter century. John, meanwhile, running here at this racetrack where he made his first 20-car start in 1978 at this event. It's also this event in 1987, the last time that John failed to qualify for an event. That's right. The last time he failed to qualify for an event, 391 races ago. An actor was president. Ronald Reagan, isn't that amazing?
All right.
It's the kind of numbers John and Jim Head could put down. 326 the speed, actually slowed from his run of yesterday. Jim Head bumps in with a 4. Mike's had a very good race car this year.
Let's stand it up. Let's go.
They do.
But now we got a lot of fans here from the train source up there in the new suite. The HOA has built, and it's exciting times. So, well, that's all I can say.
It's got better. Robert goes a little bit lower. FLOET still 471. National record still 466.5. A lot of people coming into this race thought Robert Hyde and Jimmy Crock had a chance for that mark. I don't think anybody's changed their opinion. Terry Haddock, the Hoodia, 57. Product you've seen advertised on TV. And congratulations to Terry and his wife Bambi. Great pictures of their new baby boy. Which is redundant, but you get the idea. McKellen, Skylar, Haddock. If there's anybody else around that can make that statement. I have McKellen, Skylar, Haddock, and you're not. Bob Bodie in the right lane. Neither driver in the field. 305. He didn't drive that thing like from here down to West Covina. Comes brother Frank and Eric Nedlin. This morning, the Auto Club of Southern California. He was part of that great Marsha.
It's gone now, and maybe, like I said here, we're hearing everything's together, so maybe this afternoon, right?
You want your car to go from red to blue in a day? Call them. Also the Von Dutch folks. Von Dutch paint box just went for, I think, like $250,000 on eBay. Box of Crayola crayons about like $3. The speed, 865. Family got up to return on it. Wild ride yesterday. Cruiser taking it to the 16th spot. Tony Watson, the Lucas Oil flagship right behind it. A bit outside. Tommy Johnson, the left side of the last live car owner, the legend, the Hall of Famer, the guy that's been as much a part of Pomona as the Auto Club. That's at Don Cordell. Tony Pittman got in the right lane for the big Q.
Ready, here they go, William. Ready.
Sioux City Truck and Trailer. Great stuff. Pug, Palms, and oh yeah, Frankenstein. Way out of the time. Dealt a trophy from Pomona, the lady in your life. Find out what Jack Beckman can do. A lot of folks are eyeing this Ford Mustang. Jimmy Crump. A little gleam in his eyes sometimes. You just know it's going to be spectacular. At least it could be. He goes 4.705.
Top.
Syntax is
The
three.
craziest shit you're
Dale
gonna see
Weiss,
in your life.
Checker Trucks Cragen is 2. And now something that no other drag racing announcer has ever said. Your number one funny car qualifier. How about that Fast Jack Beckman 470, 328.
Rocket ship driver.
Now, you're top of the pack. A very quick funny car field here. That is way cool for Fast Jack. And Gary Sells.
So, Laura, what do you think?
Head back to two, back in thin airs. We start out with top fuel.
Best part.
You're gonna sleep good tonight, huh?
Not getting too technical. What he can do is injector and supercharger combo on the top of that race car. David Crummett, right back to the TCC. Over there in the left lane, sitting at number 4. Brendan still has another mathematical shot, you know. It's like getting the first number in the Powerball and going, look, only get 5 more.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Still make on that second number. You still got a shot. Dale Worsham up the return road. Great to see him back. A good run to half track. See how he does this afternoon. Miles an hour. Really good. First page. That's not good because you have 16 lines on the first page. We got to turn the page to see your name. You're not in the show. So the Motivation Performance Products Team 15 set to make that run. So Mike Strasburg, who made his career best run the other day and then went to sand. It was Thursday. Friday, for those that missed it, Dale Worsham made his career best run, went to sand. Clay Milligan with Mike Clover. Mike's been crew chief of cars that have won here at this race. Two, 328, all the way up to the number 2. Lucas back into the return road. It's in there, the number 11 spot. Hillary goes 10, 28, and 80 miles an hour. Dixon, Miller Lite. Best run of the weekend. Amazing when you line up against the Army car. They can actually crush you. Well, there's plenty of cloud cover, exactly what Alan Johnson, the doctor, ordered for the U.S. Army car. Let's see how they respond.